Still on justice for Mohbad. Justice for Mohbad is as important as anything ever. Why? Not because it is Mohbad. Majority do not know Mohbad. Not until the demise of Mohbad and all that surrounds the demise of Mohbad, even when Mohbad was to be buried, the way his neck was positioned, it got a lot of people worried and they wanted to find out. Back then, directions were towards his former record label and friends, such as Sam Larry. After a while, we saw an update, which was the petition of Mohbad, citing bullying, etc. And according to him, a certain Oba king is backing these guys to do what they do. Now, from there, we got into DNA and we started getting different updates here and there. And we started filtering the information that we got with the reality on ground, with the facts on ground. Well, where we have gotten to on justice for Mohbad, I am sure that if you have a concise heart, a mind that processes things adequately, you will be able to profile, you'll be able to see, you'll be able to know in between what and what is it. What and what is it? What exactly is going on justice for Mohbad? You would have found out one or two things, but I want you to relax because what you're about to find out again on justice for Mohbad will shock you. You know, Yomi Fabi, he has been on ground working, and there are several opposition here and there. Opposition to stifle justice, opposition from Mohbad's father, opposition from even Cynthia and the rest of the prime suspects. So the public felt, you know what? I think it's time for us to do the needful. We are not hanging on sentiment anymore. We are focusing on the truth, the reality on ground. Well, it is unbelievable. Unbelievable. I mean, human beings can be terrible. Human beings can be bad. Human beings can be wicked. You're about to see for yourselves certain things that confirms or confirmed that what we are hearing now, either from Mohbad's father or his camp, does not align with what he has said before. I'm also going to find out here about a lot of things. In fact, without wasting your time, I think it's best that you get right into it. Get right into it so that we can know where we are heading to on this journey of justice for Mohbad. It is smoky hot. This will shock you.
Nurse, you are a murderer. You don't understand what it means to value human life. You will not be bringing, you will take the patient, you will rush the person to where the antidote is. You need one journey. One serious journey. Now, let's take in. So, at what point did you now suggest or know that there is one pyramid? Because everything is under emergency. And that Damola even lied. He said, under the same condition, that was when they called him from Jakonde, where his bank is, to be coming. That was when he came and joined them to carry Mohbad. I said, look at this terrible liar. You are saying this to police officers. That they called you from Jakonde. And then you came and meet them. So they put Mohbad down for you as Guru Maharaji. Ìwọ àti ẹ̀wọ̀n ẹ máa dàbí twins ní tó bá yá. Tí mẹ́rin tó bá yín pò ẹ lọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sa ògùn yín dáadáa. We are waiting for you. We have enough traps set down for all of you. I want that Wunmi, I want to see her face to face. I will say, oh yeah, Damola, repeat what you said. Which of them called you? Ṣé Wunmi ló pè é kó fi bank ilẹ̀? And when they called you, oh tiẹ̀, bank yẹn o, kò sí processor lẹ́nu ọ̀nà. O kò gbọ́fẹ́ láti inú báńkì ni. If you claim that there was traffic on Orchard Road, the traffic is ṣe mú ẹ lọ, tó mú ọ lọ báyìí, náà ló bá mú ọ báyìí. It's always a two-way. Nigerians, justice for Mohbad is not just for Mohbad only. It is for your son, for your daughter. It is for yourself. It is how we want this country to look like going forward. So that people that think that they can take lives will have a rethink. That is what they have been saying to me offline. And I've been fighting your battle seriously. And I'm grateful to the Nigerian police, even at Panti. They were knocking down all these things that, no, this is not tenable. It's not easy facing these people. Sometimes we'll do it from morning, 9 o'clock. Like get 7 I eat junks. Because I just have to face and stand firm. To rely every information to perhaps the enemy of this particular movement. You cannot even believe that, oh, the whole idea, the whole tactics, and you see some terrible individuals acting like they are interested in fighting for justice, and they are with, oh, I'm with Baba, I'm with this, and they will be coming to shout, no, we don't want public lawyer. Oh, anything should go to the family lawyer, to go to the legal team. They are using that opportunity to gather relevant information and don't want you to act upon them. And that is what they do. And they will be going to platforms they are there, no face, nothing. And then they will look at it and say, let's start dragging out information from them so that we know the next step. And they make it look like if it is not legal team, if it is not to the Baba, then justice, nobody should pursue justice. And that has gone for a long time. And it took us time to say, what are they trying to drive at? Are the people that they are asking that we should give information to, are they the real people that will pursue it? And lo and behold, it's quite sad that people that they forced us to give information to, they tried to, quench so many things. But unfortunately, this 3 seconds video and our own stance, their hands cannot reach there. And that is why you see them, they'll be, saying all sort of junks just to engage those that they can engage. But if you ask me, I will tell you, for the sake of your mental health and IQ, there are some certain platforms, irrespective of how smart or clever they want to act, they are not actually very intelligent as well.
Remember you must die, so remember to live.
When I got hold of the particular stuff, people were sending to me that, oh, they were trying to condemn the 3 seconds video, this and that. And I'm like, well, it's possible. Anybody could say anything. But what is most important is for us to understand the nitty-gritty. Okay, let me start from here. So I'm going to be starting with this particular double, when people speak on the two sides of their mouth. Fire Force, good evening. I'm going to listen carefully to this particular voice note from that lady who lives in Manchester, or wherever she lives, and asking, hold on.
Adura sent that chat out. And I'll tell you the reason for that chat that was sent out. You remember the chat I'm talking about? The one they said that boy, what's his name? The one they said that boy brought out. What's that boy? Damola, thank you. It was not Damola. Adura put that chat out there, and I'll tell you the reason. It's going to get to the public. I don't want to say much, but let me just give you a clue.
Oh, you go.
Dawisha is spending money. Ashana is spending money. They are not supporting Adura. They used Mohbad to talk to Adura. Adura accepted, thinking they are going to help him. Reason Shekwete.
I'm going to play from beginning again because every other ones are junks. I will just play this back again so that you can hear. And I will tell you how they are speaking on the two sides of the mouth.
Adura sent that chat out. And I'll tell you the reason for that chat that was sent out. You remember the chat I'm talking about? The one they said that boy, what's his name? The one they said that boy brought out. What's that boy?
Don't forget that this individual, she said I asked one DJ Bami to go and steal Adura's phone. That she was coming out to debunk it, and she kept this on her page for a very long time. Don't forget that this same woman was also the one that said Mohbad's neighbor, the lady, that I gave them the contact, that she doesn't live in that estate, that I was lying. And she began to attack the lady. And then she was also the same person that is saying, oh, we're talking about CCTV. But they sent somebody there. Don't forget, police were there. There was a time to prove to you when people were saying, oh, the police were not working. I played the activities of the Deputy Commissioner of Police, where he sent his police officers to that house, and they were never lost. They got there, they realized the CCTV was there. And that was the same address I was forced to give to Famuyiwa Ayodele. That is Mr. Joseph Aloba's power of attorney. And lo and behold, he came online to lie, and then this lady received whatever they would receive, and they destroyed that pathway. They scared the man. They published the picture of the man's house so that the whole world can know that, oh, there is a CCTV footage with the man, that he needs just a court order. That is how horrible, terrible, evil this sort of people are. And then I didn't allow that to stop me. We moved on. We got the court order. We didn't get court order to enter Mohbad's house only. We got the court order to also lift the hard disk of this man's CCTV. I wish we did. But they scared the hell out of a man, and he placed a empty disk for the police to lift. But that is a different topic. The police are going to deal with that. And it's quite sad. The man who was fearing for his life was demanding until they give him approval for gun. He nicked his personal gun, and he was shaking. Not true. We had a one-on-one in front of the Assistant Inspector General of Police with a lawyer, with his lawyer rather, because the lawyer was a woman. But it's quite funny though. But that being said, let me go back to the 30 seconds video. Listen to this from Mr. Joseph Aloba himself. Listen, guys.
Adura is one of the people that are close to Mohbad. That's why I even mentioned those two names. Junior to Mohbad. Those are the two people that I know that they're close to Mohbad team. But those are the major people that I even put it on paper, the question. It can't be folding hand and look like the whole thing to worse. This video that you people are seeing, in that 3 seconds, it was recorded inside her house. Let us see the remaining. So by saying the remaining, we know exactly what is inside that video.
You guys hear the bass voice here? I should play it again. Again, our seconds video was recorded in that house. But Baba forgot that if it confirmed that the 3 seconds was recorded in Mohbad's house in Royal Pine Estate. That the remainder of that video has Zomo inside that video. I'm going to play it again.
Adura is the what killed Mohbad. I even put it on paper that Adura needs to be questioned, folding hand and looking at the whole thing to worse. This video that you people are seeing, with that 3 seconds, it was recorded inside that house. Let us see the remaining.
That is quite plain and direct. There is nobody that wants justice for Mohbad that will know that there was a 3 seconds video, partly blood, and will say, if they don't show the remaining, then forget about it, nothing is in it. The question is, have you seen the remainder of our video? This is how any honest person will speak. That if the 3 seconds video was sent and it was partly blood and it turns out to be Mohbad's house, okay, let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Old house or new house, please, it is important, since a confession went with it, that Mohbad was pushed and he knocked his head on the floor. Whether it was in the old house, whether it was in the new house, Baba should ask himself, have they shown me? Has he seen it? So if he hasn't seen it, why are you condemning it? Except he has seen it and he knows that, oh, this is going to bring justice for Mohbad and will also affect his son or affect some other persons that are close to him, and say, don't worry, let me go out there and be condemning the 3 seconds too. Because he is in his honesty. He came out here and said, the right thing to do is to let us see the remainder. And when I was invited, when I was summoned to Lagos State Police Command, where an Adura purportedly complained against Damola, where they, it was an arrangement. When I got there, we were together there. I was the only one pushing and saying, have you seen the video? That should be your number one task as a police officer. When the police officer said, I have no business with that yet, we're not even going to be looking into that. We are only looking into defamation, impersonation, and cyber stalking, and the rest of that. And I said, is this what policing is all about? But for me not to go out, I have to still respect, at least, if these police officers were able to do that part, it's okay. When I waited for Panti to act, since the Commissioner of Police had already acted on Adura's petition, it is going to be difficult for the officers in Panti to now be doing the other side. So I said, no problem. I am the complainant. I am the victim. I am dissatisfied. And I went above the Lagos State Police Command. I went to Zone 2. Zone 2 Police Command is the headquarters of the Zonal Police Force. And they oversight, they look into the activities of the Lagos State Command and Ogun State Command. So the 2 commissioners of police are under the AIG. And that is the procedure. If you are not satisfied at the divisional level, you can always report to the Commissioner of Police or area commander. If you are not satisfied with what the Commissioner of Police does, you can report to the AIG. If you are not satisfied with AIG, then report to the AIG, then report to the IG. They will look into it for you and then see. And I looked into it, they looked into it for me. And with the support of all of you, honest Nigerians, we were able to get the kind of funds and support we have. Where we need to mobilize, we mobilized, and then we swung into action. They were arrested, they were detained day 1, day 2. By the 3rd day, because it was going to Friday, and the police are not ready to charge them to court because the evidence are not yet out. The evidence are not yet out. They wanted to invite some other people, and lo and behold, by the time they asked them to return on Monday, we returned on Monday, From Abeokuta, I still went back again. Don't forget, each day that they were there, I have to go and look for where to sleep. I have to be reporting as Zone 2 with them almost every to look at the progress of the investigation. And it was yielding. It was then they got to realize that, okay, they need to bring the Baba in. And then they bring Wunmi in, they bring Zomo in. I don't know what happened. Suddenly, they asked that the case should be returned back to Panti. And when we got to Panti, they already prepared. I never knew that that was what was going to happen. Because the order was, okay, if this is the same complaint that I sent to Panti, it's the same complaint that I brought to Zone 2. They should harmonize it together. And they thought that by the time they get to Panti, they will just ambush me and tell me with their lawyers that, oh, this is our client. The case is already in court. You cannot continue to deliberate on it or investigate it again. They thought when they say that, and they will start, harassing and telling the police officers that it's going to be prejudicing, existing court order or ongoing case. Normally, if a case is in court, police cannot start investigating it again since some part of the police have investigated and charged the matter to court. Yes, that is a standard. But they fail to understand that they're not coming to meet a dunce. I'm not a dummy. And we're able to establish clearly that one that is in Ogba, the 5 count charges, is part of the complaint. Adura took that one to them. If it is my own case, it is my own case that you want to attend to now. And they were already attending to it in Zone 2. So all you need to do is continue from where they stop. And the fact remains that the video in question, they have not seen what is there. No action has been taken because they are still looking for the video. And if they deposit the phone in the command, it's still within the same state police command. It's important they put a right action on them. And that is where we are. And lo and behold, by the time the lawyers were doing all they were going to do, saying all sort of gibberish, they couldn't defeat me. And it was concluded that the police will need to investigate and they need to get the video out. But Damola, who is insisting that he was the one that shouted me up, they said, no problem. If you want to accept that you shouted him up, you be our guest. But you have to now tell us where the video is. When they ask him, where is the video? The remainder of the video, you sent 3 seconds out, where is the remainder? He said he deleted it. You have to admit it to a confessional statement. And a confessional statement is enough to sentence anybody to jail for the crime you are being charged for. If you confess that, oh, I witnessed how somebody was murdered, and you are also there, and then they ask you, and you confirm to somebody that you have the evidence, and evidence that you sent a part of it, and when it's now got to police level, they ask you, where is the phone and where is the remainder of it, and then you told them that you've deleted it. That is a serious criminal offense. Yes, all this cover-up was because Mohbad was actually was killed. They pied him in his own house. And that is why you will see the bent neck. How can they bury? When they bury everybody I've seen, it's like this. But this one, yes, exactly. Tampering with evidence, obstruction of justice, conspiracy to commit murder, and of course, tampering with dead body, and all other charges are awaiting him. And a major part of it is also awaiting his accomplice, which is Adura, because it was established that Adura had this evidence in his phone 1.5 years plus. He chose not to release it. He said, I have it, because he knew he was there. It was there, yes. And that is where, based on that confession from Damola, Break the Silence Foundation, we are initiating a sensitization peaceful protest in Panti. 3 days sensitization protest in Panti. Because if we don't take it that way, the same lady, the bookie, who is so close to Baba Mohbad, posted on her Facebook, which is already on, it has been sent to the police. She said Damola confirmed that yes, He was the one that shouted me up and he had deleted it, and the police are okay with it. And the police, they were like, where did we confirm that we are okay? How can police be okay that a suspect deleted homicide evidence? Tell me which police will be okay. Tell me which judge will be okay. It's not just that it was a video that, filtered into your phone. You were also there. He was not just telling us how Mohbad was pushed and the knack is led to the floor. He was telling us an account of what he saw. Because police first official statement confirmed the series of people that took Mohbad's body to the hospital where he was declared BID. So the question now is this: the hospitals, they did not know how Mohbad died. The only people that can tell us that we can be held accountable for how Mohbad died, nurse Damola, Adura, Wunmi, and Zomo. Because according to Adura, Zomo was the third person in the video. And until we establish if the video was 19th century or the day Mohbad died, Zomo is still a person of interest. And I trust on the police in Panti. They will do the due diligence. But we are going to be waiting on them. We want to see, we want to test. Let's see who. Let's see the caliber of people that are now heading the Lagos State Police Command. Let us see the integrity and caliber of people that are heading the state CID. Let's see how honest they are. It is understandable that a woman is now heading that department. We want to see. The world must see. Are they going to be on the side of justice? I am the complainant. And I have every right. The person that claims he wants to swindle me, frauding me, or attempting to fraud me is a serious criminal offense. Yeah, they broke the leg, allegedly. So the narrator thought the DVR will still be there. What is going on? But I still want to believe in the integrity of the Nigerian police force in Panti, thinking that they will do the right thing. But it's not an easy ride. It is not an easy ride. It might be easy to say all this on social media. Offline, it's a real war. It's not an easy ride. With your support, we are moving forward. And trust me, we're going to be needing more support. And that is why we were meant to do our Human Rights Summit, Break the Silence Foundation. We're shifting it now. We're not going to be doing on that 10. So what we're going to be doing on that 10 is we're going to be storming Panti. I'm going to be leading in the front. And we are going to be doing sensitization peaceful protests for 3 days. When we go daytime, we'll find where we're going to sleep. All of us will come back early in the morning again. It's secondary to a serious injury, not that cut in the hand. That treatment, that cut in the hand, is not the cause of the bleeding profusely the Commissioner of Police, Omohua, gave when he was giving his first preliminary report. It is this same police officers in Panti that investigated and gave the report to the Oga that there was bleeding profusely. That is the beauty and that is the luck we have when they pushed us back to Panti. Now the police officers have got a duty. The nurse is now being indicted. The friend to the nurse is now being indicted. We know certainly that the cut in the hand was allegedly said to have been caused by a fight with Prime Boy. But for the government of Lagos State to say, Prime Boy, you are free to go, you don't have a case to answer, we can't prove that. It's because that injury at the hand, and I said in my first press conference, there is no way anybody can establish that Mohbad was bleeding profusely, because the profusely must have started if the only thing that caused the blood, according to the police, as to speak now, is the fight in Ikorodu show. That means the bleeding profusely must have started at Ikorodu show. How on earth can Mohbad bleed profusely from 10th of September 2023 till the 12th of September? Make it make sense. Because the nurse claimed she arrived at Mohbad's house few minutes past 2. So the treatment is clearly now not as a result of that injury to the hand. It is as a result of the push Adura and Damola sent to me. At this stage now, Adura's TikTok was used. Adura's phone no contain phone that particular video, because there is no way they will explain how the video gets to Damola's phone. So they still have to say, how do you want to explain how the video fly from your phone to Damola? So you maintain you sold the phone to Damola, and they will not. How do you want to explain how Damola had access to your TikTok, to your iCloud? Were you not using your TikTok on your new phone? And the question is, if you are signing in, into your new TikTok, into your new phone, you will need to get notification on this old one. It will send you something here. It will direct you to the. It will direct you to the old phone. The OTP has been sent to social phone. Pick it up. Except you sign out fully here and you clear that phone, then it will give you an option of signing it via your OTP, via your email only or SMS. So you, Adura, you got a new iPhone, you still have the old one, and then you decide to leave this one open, and then you sign it here, and you were using this one, and you went to keep this one. How long did you keep it that phone did not switch off? Because how long? Because you did not sell it the day you got the new phone. And if that phone has been switched off, when you on it, you need to log in your password of your phone. I kept it. I kept the phone. They asked him, the police officers in Panti, very smart officers, said, when did you got the new phone? One of video hello. And it means when you got the phone, you signed in your TikTok. And the second one, were you using them together? He said he went to keep it somewhere. Were you charging it? It must have gone off. And by the time you hold your phone, you want to sell it. There is no way you will not open with your password. And you find all your details there. Your email, your details there. Your email, your iCloud, everything. I say I sell it to you. And the mother, all of them, they are not the father. What kind of courage will you think is going to make us to stand firm on this? Now you are now telling us that same iPhone only Damola Ewalo over the video. Okay, now let's even go by your story. Can you please share the full video with us? And I told the police officers, I said, for crying out loud, if Adura insisted that it was Mohbad that actually recorded that video, and you know, the problem Mohbad confirmed to us that he shared the same iCloud. He shared the same iCloud with Wunmi, and in Wunmi, a recent media tour, said, I am still using the same iCloud. Bring Wunmi in, let us sign the iCloud. Katetura won come here, I want secretary, I want a BT me to one man. Ebutemeta, where is very close to the In fact, we can get the one facing Panti. We'll go and pay for it. Let the area commander and the assistant deputy commissioner of police be seeing Mohbad's picture, be seeing Mohbad's picture, be seeing Mohbad's picture, and nobody's denying it. So we will need your help because it's not part of our plan. We need your help on that. If you can assist us, assist the. Trust me, you all can see that even the things that you never asked me to do, that you didn't expect me to do, whatever you donate, I put it in. Èmi náà ti get àwọn gbèsè lórí gbogbo struggle yìí. But I know certainly by the time we do day one, day two, the entire nation will be behind us. And then that justice will come. All those abi this, abi that, àwọn lọ́yà pátákópa, àwọn lọ́yà tó yẹ pé gbogbo ṣòkòtò wọn ṣe ló máa hámọ́ wọn dì. Wọ́n máa họ̀ dín wájú adájọ́. Wọ́n máa bí máa po, wọ́n gbé mi po blasphemy, wọ́n sọ òyìnbó burúkú. I don't know what they thought I'm doing in this struggle. And Ikorodu Road too, of course. So please, if you can help us, we'll be so glad. So I don't know if any of my moderators are here. You can always, or you can pick the foundation's account. It's pinned on my page. We need to do this as quickly as possible. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we should get it ready. So that this is going to be our final onslaught. And trust me, I'm trusting on the police officers in Panti, but if we do not act well, they will still corner us. If we don't act fast, they will corner us. Because look at what they did. Look at the beautiful work the police officers in Zone 2 were doing. Look at how they cornered me. Only because they saw that it's only... And they thought that's going to be the end. That by the time they take the case back to Panti, your Mifabi will be so silent, he won't be able to do anything. Please for tap, guys, but just attack.
September 2023 ni Mohbad kú. Tọ́lọ́run bá wọlá ẹ̀ a máa rí justice yẹn.
Now, this lady here confirmed Mohbad died on the 11th. The Baba had gone to swear to an affidavit, the post to an affidavit, that Mohbad died on the 11th. Iya Mohbad, on two different occasions, was confirming that Mohbad died on Monday, which is the 11th. One of Mohbad's friends confirmed on the 11th. The hospitals, the two hospitals said Mohbad was brought in dead. The second hospital said rigor mortis are setting. That is the second stage. And still, in spite of the video of the broken neck, in spite of the video, seeing people dropping fetish substance.
Welcome back. There are a lot of uncertainty on this journey so far, and I will not blame, I cannot blame those who are skeptical about it all, those who are not comfortable about a lot of things. I do not blame them. If you were in this situation, what would you have done differently? What would you have done? Would you have kind of not bothered at all? Like, I mean, what would you have done? That's the thing. What would you have done? I don't blame those who are skeptical at all about everything, because we have seen so much, and all that we have seen is kind of creating some kind of a vibration in a lot of people. It is giving people some kind of a feeling, a feeling that is not good, feelings that are not good, feelings that are people are not just happy. That's the point. People are not happy. They are not happy at all about the turn of events. They are not happy about the turn of events. They are not happy about how things turned out to be. This is not what they wished for. This is not what they hoped for. This is not why they got into justice for Mohbad. But um, somehow in between this journey of justice for Mohbad, a lot of things started happening, and people started getting some kind of impression, and those things that impressed on the thoughts of people, it gave them a little bit of kind of vibe that they were not that they are not happy to flow with. It gave them some kind of vibe, you know, that kind of vibe, that kind of vibe. So, for me as a person, I believe strongly that this justice for Mohbad is it is important, and we definitely we cannot say we've achieved. You heard the fire in the voice of Yomi Fabi there. A lot of things that he said, how people that he trusted, people that he felt that these people are for justice. He felt these people, they are really into justice. But at the end of the day, he realized that all of his efforts proved abortive. They kept on stifling it. They kept on pressing. They kept on with a lot. They kept on doing a lot of terrible things. And it got him confused, like, is there something else that we don't know going on? Right now he is pressing and pushing for the next step, the next approach, to get justice. That's what he's pressing for, and I guess part of it will be protest and so many things, that he talked about. Protest, it is going to be a strong one. He has put his time and everything into this thing, and he has put his, I mean, people are like, oh, this man, you're no longer working anymore. You're just here running around screaming justice for Mohbad. Why don't you get a job? And when I hear a statement like that, it makes me wonder why he has to get a job, why other people can focus on justice, but he needs to get a job. It makes me wonder if this thing is it a competition? Is it a competition of who will get the justice or who will not get it? Like, I still do not understand. I'm still trying to kind of get to understand it. What exactly are we chasing here? What are we chasing? What are we not chasing? What are we looking for? What are we not looking for? That's it. That's the thing. What are we not looking for here? What should we focus upon, and what is it that we should not focus upon? A lot have been said by him. You heard it. A lot have been said. He has expressed his fear, what he experienced, how he experienced it, what he was expecting, and what later became. Everything, you know. But all for justice for a man that a lot of people came to know about after his demise. We've seen so much done to just make sure that justice is not gotten. We've seen so much. Are we going to talk about things done by those that people put their put so much into. Well, let's just keep hoping. Let us just keep hoping. Let's keep hoping. Let's keep standing firm. That's basically what it is. I guess the present is the protest that Yomi Fabi is talking about. Like, there's going to be a protest. We are going to show them. We are going to make them know that we are not going to be kicked back. We are going to press. We'll be pushing. We'll let them see. Every of those things sounds. But I don't know if people have the energy anymore. I don't know if the energy is there. I don't know. I can't really say if people have that energy. If the push is still there, I don't know. I don't know if the push is still there. If people are ready to go all the way anymore. Because, let the truth be told, people are getting tired. They want results. They are tired of, Yomi Fabi, hopes are high. Yomi Fabi is about to, we are about to, and all of a sudden, something else comes up again. Something else comes up again, and we are like, wait, but not just so long ago, we thought we were about to get answers. How come? How come now it seems we are back to square one? Why? These are some of the, I guess, pains of a lot of people. They are not happy. They want fast answers. Not getting those fast answers is causing them a lot of anguish. And of course, we cannot blame. We can't blame nobody for trying real hard. We can't blame no one for trying hard to get answers, to get results. We can't blame no one. No one can be blamed. No one can be blamed at all. No one can be blamed. So, I don't know what your thoughts are as regards this. You've heard it all. And drop your comments. Drop your comments about it.